Hello, Kentucky. I want to say this loud and clear for the folks back in the media pen to hear, especially the people at the Lexington Herald-Leader. The Commonwealth of Kentucky is Trump country. My name is Daniel Cameron. I am the Republican candidate for Attorney General, and I am honored to carry the endorsement of President Donald J. Trump in my campaign. Now, some of you all may have heard of my opponent, Greg Stumbo. Now, there's a lot that I could say about him, but let me tell you one thing. While I'm flying the Trump banner in this election, my opponent is touting an endorsement as well. Her name is Hillary Rodham Clinton. So if you want to remember one thing tomorrow when you're going to the polls to vote, it's that Stumbo's with Hillary and Daniel Cameron is with President Trump. You know, one of the reasons I admire President Trump so much is because he stands for the rule of law and he is committed to stopping illegal immigration. Illegal immigration hurts Kentucky because our streets and communities are flooded with meth that is flooding across the border from Mexico. This meth is ravaging our state and is destroying our families. My pledge to you is this: I will work with President Trump and Kentucky cops to get the meth off our streets. I will never let Kentucky become a sanctuary state. Now my opponent, Greg Stumbo, has a different plan. He was in Frankfurt for 40 years, and you know what he offered? He offered illegal immigrants driver's licenses here in Kentucky. So we've got all these crazy liberal Democrats running for president who want to let them in, and then Greg Stumbo says, here, come on over to Kentucky, and here's your driver's license. Let me repeat, I will never allow Kentucky to become a sanctuary state. And I will stand with our president to fight the illegal immigration and the drugs coming into our communities. You all have heard me say this before, but Greg Stumbo, he is like the milk you forgot in the back of your refrigerator. This carton has been spoiling for over 40 years. And folks, when you take it out, it smells terrible. I'm proud to stand on this stage as the standard bearer for the party of Lincoln, the party of Reagan, and now the party of Donald J. Trump. I've been a lawyer for several years now, and one of my jobs was to help Senator Mitch McConnell and President Trump put Neil Gorsuch on the United States Supreme Court. So if you like Gorsuch and you like Brett Kavanaugh and all the Trump judges that have been coming down the pike, guess what? You're going to love Daniel Cameron as Attorney General. I'm a conservative, a Republican, and a proud Kentucky you can trust to make our state safe. When I was growing up, I think it was somewhat difficult to see someone who looked like me running to be the chief law enforcement officer here in the Commonwealth. But that was then. Today it is the Republican Party that offers a young, diverse, dynamic roster of leaders who will deliver a better future to everyone in this arena tonight. So let's be honest. The liberals who run the newspapers and the Democratic Party in this state cannot stand to see a conservative African American on this stage tonight. They cannot stand it. But you know what? I have a message for them. There are conservative people of color all over this state and all over this nation. And guess what? We are not going to be told how to think, how to vote, or what party we belong to. There we go. This president has been working hard for the black community and all of our minority communities. Let's look at the results. Criminal justice reform. Obama couldn't do it, Trump did it. The lowest African American and Hispanic unemployment rate in history. Obama couldn't do it, Trump could and did. A commitment to get the drugs and criminals off our streets. Obama looked the other way, and Donald Trump will not. So any way you slice it, the liberals are enraged that African Americans are coming to the realization that the Democratic Party has taken them for granted for too long, year after year after year. Well, I'm here to tell you, I'm here to report that the times are changing. And here's the bottom line. Just like our president, I am pro-life. I am pro-Second Amendment. And I'm proud to have the endorsement of the Fraternal Order of Police, and we will stand up all together against the socialists who want to ruin our country. So let me leave you with this. In Washington, Nancy Pelosi is trying to impeach our president. She's trying to devalue and discredit the votes of every single one of you all that are in this room tonight. We're not going to have it, are we? So let's all wake up in the morning, and then you make sure that you call 10 of your friends, maybe even 20, and head to the polls with a simple message for Speaker Pelosi. This is our president, and we'll never let you take him away from this country. Thank you, and God bless Kentucky, and God bless the United States of America.